friends. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying hydrated with hashtag Zevia. This is today's strawberry. It's a dessert soda. If you're new here, haven't watched many of the videos, I drink a lot of the Zevia because it's supposed to be healthier for you. And all I know is the ingredient list is a lot shorter and it sounds a lot less chemically. So it's probably better for you, I think. I don't know. What I can tell you, I've been drinking some diet soda lately because that Space Coke, the Starlight Coke, they have a zero version, but it is delicious. The problem is, after two of those, my teeth feel gross for the rest of the day, whereas when I drink Zevia, my teeth don't feel gross. So I think Zevia is better, just on that, how do you feel scale. This is the better one. So, I'm not gonna say it's an acquired taste, it's like soda with the volume turned down. That's a pretty good description, I think. Because it still tastes like soda, it's just not as sweet. But it's good stuff. They have some with caffeine, some without caffeine, a bunch of different flavors. I can get it at my local grocery store called Hy-Vee, which I know is a regional chain. I've seen it at Whole Foods, and then nowhere else. So, you may have to look around for it in your town. Anyway, so I come to you, lovely folks, with an ask. So, I have many YouTube channels, but I basically focus on two really hard, and there's two other ones that are kind of on the back burner. One of those I'm pulling kind of off the back burner, and that's my channel about being a productive working creative, and it's just my name, at Ben Semish. You can just find the link down in the description. You go click on that. If that sounds interesting to you, it's not ASMR, it's not relaxing, it's just do you want to be a working creative making stuff with cameras? Go follow that channel. But that channel's kind of starting. I don't know what this Italian fingers is for. It's only got 66 subscribers, which is fine because I haven't put a ton of effort into it. And if that sounds interesting, go subscribe because that'd be awesome. But in an effort to build subscribers and build watch time so that that channel can grow, get monetized, and I can do more YouTube and do less client work, I am doing a live streaming series over there called Office Hours, which I think you can kind of imagine what that is. It's just a time for me to hang out with people. They come, they ask questions, and I do my best to help them. The problem is when you only have 66 subscribers, and then you go live, you don't get any people watching. Some people watch the replays. The replays have gotten some views, which is cool. But if you are doing a live stream where you're just sitting there answering questions and there's no one there to ask the questions, you kind of just sit there. So what I need from you is, whether you want to be a working creative or you just want to know more about camera stuff for whatever your own purposes, if you have a question that you think I could answer, drop it in the comments below. That way I have some seed questions, so I have something to talk about that feels authentic. I think that's the big problem, is I have a lot of ideas for questions I could answer, but then I'm why not just make a YouTube tutorial about that? So I kind of want to think of things that aren't so much tutorials and more just if you were having a beer with your buddy, what would you ask them? And that way I can be oh, we have a question from so-and-so, as opposed to just be I don't know, what about this? So that would be super helpful. Yes. So another thing that I need your help with is, I'll be transparent. I want to make more money with the YouTube thing so I can make more YouTube and I could spend more time with this. A big hurdle for me is that I need a new computer. And the way to get the new computer is to make more videos and to make better videos so more people watch. So if you have feedback for this channel or either of my other 4 channels or whatever I have, hit me up. Let's go. I'm on Twitter. I got a Gmail. Send me a message if you got feedback, or you drop in the comments. I have thick thick skin. Let's chew some fat. And if you want to troll me and say, this is shitty, great, tell me what's shitty, and I will look at it and go, yeah, this guy's right, that is shitty, and then I'll fix it, or try to fix it. So yeah, and if I can make better videos, then I can make more money, and then I can make more videos, and then I can buy more cameras, because that's what I need to do. I need to have a very overproduced ASMR channel with like 4 different angles, and the same pretty shitty background. Sound good? Yes, because I just paid my taxes. I owe the government $6,000 this year, which is the most I've ever owed. But I had a good year, so that's good. The problem is, like, I'm doing okay money-wise. Just, I want things to happen faster. And so, like, to get there, there's 2 ways you can really make things happen faster. Is you can work, I don't want to call it working smarter, but like consistently keeping the consistent up and constant growth, which I feel like I've kind of hit a little bit of a ceiling with my growth on this channel. Like, it kind of trickles upwards, and I'm like, okay, how can I make it trickle upwards just a little bit faster? What could I be doing better? That's where you come in. And then the other way is just with like a massive push of effort, which would be like, I have 4 YouTube channels. If I make a video every day for all 4 channels, that's 28 videos a week, which that's just gonna lead me to burn out. So like, that can work for a short period. You can turn on the afterburners for a little bit, but eventually the engine's gonna get a little too hot, and you're gonna need to take a break. So, I know I've kind of, right now the consistency angle's been sloppy because I've had so much, like, client work to do, and, like, that means I don't even have the juice to turn on the afterburners. But, I kind of feel like there's a bit of a lull here coming up in the next, like, week or 2, and so I want to use a little bit of the momentum of, like, working every day to push a little harder for that temporary, and then hopefully I can get some wins here, because that's really what you need. Is you need like a bunch of little small wins you can stack up and build a brick wall, and then eventually you have a castle, and that's what I need. But I feel like this channel has like 500 or 600 videos, something insane like that, and I'm like, each video, none of them are failures. I learned things from some of them. Some of them are just things I made, but I feel like they're not bricks, you know? I feel like they're pebbles. And so I'm like, how do I make my little pile bigger? How do I make each video bigger? And so I just don't know what we're lacking here that I need. That's why, you know. I heard a noise. I'm like, I hope it's not my dog puking. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I need your help with. I need feedback, and I need questions. And if you've got feedback, and you've got questions, and if you want me to keep putting my hand towards the camera, I can do that. I know that was like a big ASMR thing, and I think maybe like I should experiment as opposed to just doing these vlogs, which I love doing the vlogs. This is great, but like maybe I should do some hand stuff, you know? Hand stuff, personal attention, ASMR, tick 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 tick, clock 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 clock, or, you know, trigger words, and tapping. I still have this thing. Oh, it makes good tap sounds. What if I did Minnesota ASMR? Oh, you betcha. I followed someone on Instagram, and she makes like seductive ASMR. Not seductive ASMR, seductive like Wisconsin. I forget her name. She's got red hair, and she like wears like gothy makeup. But yeah, it's real funny, and it kind of went like not like super viral, but like it did pretty well for her. And I was just like, yes, great. I love that. I guess now I'm a simp. Oh, damn it. I'm a simp. Oh, my girlfriend's gonna break up with me. Yes, and well, also I just treated my girlfriend to a night of romance because I put on the movie Grease and I sang along to all the songs because when I was growing up, I had a Grease phase where I watched that fucking movie like 100 times and listened to nothing but the soundtrack because I am hopelessly devoted to that fucking movie. It's good. She did not get on with me singing both the Sandra Dee and the Danny Zuko parts. Although her name's not Sandra Dee, it's Sandra Olsen. Where does Sandra Dee come from? I mean, I know she says, like, look at me, I'm Sandra Dee, lousy with virginity. But, like, canonically, her name is Sandy Olsen. Is her name Sandy Dee? I don't know. Anyway, it's someone who watched the movie as many times as I just was like, oh, I've watched the movie so many times. What's the main character's name? Oops. I'm so good at movies. Which, by the way, is the name of one of my other YouTube channels that I have put very little effort into. Just because, like, I feel like over the years I've made, like, I don't even know at this point, probably like 20 or 30 different YouTube channel ideas. Because, like, ooh, shiny, like, new idea, let's do that. As opposed to just, like, trying one thing and sticking with it. And so now I'm really trying to force myself to be like, okay, ASMR is your thing and white noise is your thing, and then do one that's related to your work because maybe that will help your work. Well, I mean, it will, because if I force myself to make tutorials, I'll have to force myself to learn new things and remember things, so that should be helpful. But then I stopped making tutorials for that channel, but now I'm back-ish, or I'm gonna try. I don't know. I don't make any promises. But yeah, one tutorial a week is not really too much to ask, and I could probably build. That might be something I do this week, is just make like 10 of them, and then we have like a couple weeks out worth of sketching. But I do want to cut my hair, and then it won't match. But if I wear a beanie, no one will know that the hair is different. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Italian hands. I made pasta today, and it was delicious. And garlic bread, and it was Italian hand good. I don't know. It was this. Schibella. I think that means good. I'm not sure. So yeah. That's what's up. I need some help. Do you want to help me? Yes or no? Do you want to troll me? That's okay too. Cause comments help with the algorithm. So really, anytime you're like trolling people on YouTube, you're actually helping them out a little bit. Unless they have thin skin, and then they might, quit because they're overwhelmed and they feel like they're getting cyberbullied. But go ahead and cyberbully me, because people have been talking shit about me my whole life, and I'm not one of those people who's like, haters give me fuel, because I don't understand that. But like, I just don't care. So there's that. And I hope you find that mentality, because if you can, I don't know if it's like self-awareness or what it is, but like, if you could just not really care all that much, like you're never gonna not care completely, but if you just don't care that much, if you kind of know who you are, you can kind of like, a lot of that stuff slides off you a little bit, and you kind of just be like, well, I'm gonna go do this thing that I really love doing. I really love whispering in a fucking camera about my weird, wacky life, and apparently hitting every goddamn thing on my desk every 4 fucking seconds. Yep. Cause it's a stereotypical meme of like, you can't be too mean to me, cause I'm already mean to myself. And like, nothing anyone has said to me has ever been meaner than the shit I say to myself every day. And somehow I'm still trucking. So, with that said, I hope you're doing well. I hope you have some time and energy and resources and thoughts to help me with feedback or a subscription over on my other channels, or some questions that I can answer on my weird pseudo podcast live stream bullshit thing that people will watch, and then I'll get watch time, and then I can monetize that channel and then make enough money that I can buy a computer that's faster so I can edit photos faster so I can get back to making videos, which is what what I want to do. And hopefully you want to watch them. So there you go. I hope you're doing well. And if not, I hope that turns around for you real soon. Thanks for watching. See you next time.